everybody. Welcome back to Realness with 3S. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here with Miss Tjoy to talk about this episode of Love Island Games. What episode was this? 14? 14. And with me to do it is Miss Tjoy. Hello, Miss Tjoy. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Ooh.
We got
He's gone, people. He's gone. I'm going to just talk about it now. But like after Kendall lost the duel, when he just has to take off his do-rag, I'm dying. I thought he was gonna whip off his fake hair.
He's mad. He gotta snatch off his do-rag. He's so mad.
So mad. Snatch off my do-rag.
He did.
Oh, Kendall. Now, the episode itself could have probably been an email, but I'm happy with the results.
Yeah,
right? Like,
this episode wasn't like, I want Lucinda off my TV. I want her off my TV.
No, she's got to go. Paige, hi Paige. Hey y'all. We finally got off-brand Drake out of here.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
sorry.
Taylor.
We're a little bit late here, but I end up seeing the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and it's like almost 3 hours long. And so I just got back a little bit later than I was expecting to. So we are here, though. We have watched. He has left Fiji, the building. He's probably back for like the finale. In that sense, it was a good episode,
Yes.
But yeah. But what happened on this episode? We just at the beginning of it, we see like the power team discussing all the girls and the guys. They're just deliberating who is going to be dueling. How do you feel about this discussion? Like this, did you agree with the people that they decided on? Do you think that Andrea could have had a little bit more of a voice since she was so mad about it? Like, how do you think that these deliberations went?
Well, I mean, she could have said more if she wanted to, but it wouldn't have made a difference. And she knew it. It wouldn't have made a difference because she was outnumbered because Toby and Johnny and Tyreek were going to stick together, and Gabby was going to go along with whatever Johnny said. So that's 4 votes right there. And it just kind of leaves her and Lucinda. And it was and Isaiah was going to go with whatever they said too. So it just kind of left her and Lucinda. And so it was no need for her to really protest. I mean, she said what she said, but it wasn't going to make a difference. And I think she knew that. So she was just like, okay.
Just be happy or safe. Be happy or safe is what they kept on saying. It's not you. It's not you, which is true. It's not you at all, Andrea. And like, she has to realize, like, on that other side, it does make the most sense they have 4 guys there, so they're going to be outnumbered. 4 guys for 3 girls. So the guys are going to be outnumbered, especially since like they're likely going to vote together. And so you just knew that Kendall and Josh were like I think that's what we said was going to likely happen, right?
Yeah.
Because like you get one of them gone for sure.
Right, because Casey, nobody's scared of Casey. We knew that.
And they would probably want to keep a UK person there as well.
Well, no, I think they just aren't scared of him. I don't.
Right.
I mean, I think he was American. 2 things. Yeah. But I think even if he was American, they would have been like, he can stay.
Now, with the girls' deliberation, it ended up on Garby and Nicola. That's kind of who we said originally that it was going to be. People were starting to worry a little bit that maybe they'd throw in Justine. A lot of other recappers thought it was going to be Justine versus Garby. I did not think it was going to be Justine versus Garby because Tyreek wants to get to the end. So he's not going to jeopardize himself to get a new partner that might not be as good as Justine. So I didn't think that Justine was going to be going in.
I knew that Tyreek was going to protect his person and Toby was going to protect his person. So that only left Garby and Nicola. And I knew that's what it was going to be. They weren't going to let their people go in.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I said was unless Toby wants to switch partners. That was the only thing I said. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Unless he thought, Sydney ain't gonna have me to win, so maybe I should switch partners. But I was like, other than that, then it's gonna be Garvey and Nicola.
Um.
Oh. My last one. The last one that I have, she on it. She tap dancing on it. Oh my gosh.
TIFF was great this year, Joanne. My best friend had a movie that was playing in TIFF, so it was really fun to go to the theater and see a movie that she made, and she filmed in the restaurant that she owns. And we had an after party at the restaurant, and so it was a really good time. And so that was most of my TIFF, was like being able to support my friend's film. So yeah, it was great this year. And I only went to a couple parties. Kendall and his brains are gone. Kendall's brains are gone. Okay, so wait. Rachel says, "Hey, ladies,
Hi,
I'm so
Rachel.
elated. Moofall is gone. Who's Moofall?
Who is Moofall?
Who's Moofall? Is it a typo? Let me see. Who's Moofall?
Baby, we don't call that man everything in here. I don't know what Moofall is, but I'm sure he's it. Whatever you say,
I believe her.
I believe it.
100%. Moofall. No, it's going to Moonfall. Does Moofall have braids? Let's see. I don't know what Moofall is. Okay, hopefully she's explaining in like the lower comments. Yeah, this episode did want to be traitors so bad. They probably saw the success of the traitors.
Yeah.
Like, see, what they're doing is a bit too much of everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they kind of need, like, I'm enjoying it. So, and I do like this whole, kiss of death thing, kind of secret task. It's okay. Like, I liked it on the traitors, and it's okay here, but you kind of it would be better if they knew what they're dealing with. You know what I mean? With the game. Like, it seems like they're just throwing all these things in to try them. And like, if you want people to be strategizing, they kind of need to know what's coming,
Right.
So, I mean, I guess they're just getting their footing. It's only season 2, but I wish there was a little bit more consistency in their format a little bit, instead of all these surprises and gifts and new, challenges. Hi, Jessica. So Jessica says, yeah, just was always going to be outnumbered. Really no point in wasting energy. Yeah,
No point.
She did look upset, though.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's her partner, like, being jeopardized. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted this into a duel.
Me too. Hi, Natalie. Me too.
That is the consensus. Well, here, anyways.
I really just want her eliminated. I just want it to be a twist, like Rachel Riley on Big Brother. Just have her eliminated. No duel. Just we just vote, and she just wake up and she eliminated.
Jaquan says, I give Ty props. He protected Justine.
Now he's protecting himself. Please, let's not act like he's not self-interested. This boy is toxic, and stop trying to pretend he's not.
But like Johnny's just like, I don't want Kendall to take out Casey. Like, it's such a waste. It was the only decision that they really could make, was those two going against each other. Like, yeah, you don't want to waste just getting Casey out when you have this power. Nah.
And here go Josh. Oh, I knew. The moment they had power, they were coming for me. I knew it.
Well, he would be coming for them too. Like,
right. Me too, Dreadful Ruby. And how are you doing today, first of all? But second of all, I agree totally with you in a big way.
Dreadful says, her telling Josh not to talk to Zay about the guys because they're her best friends killed me. The entitlement. They just threw him in, and what he said was obvious. Yeah, I know. I was just so happy to have someone want to cry about it.
On Kendall, like he was her man. Like she performed like he was her man. She has to make it about her. She has to get off my screen. She has to.
Mm-hmm. Paige says, I really want to know Lucinda's beef with Garby. Like, it's insane.
You know what it is.
And she thinks she's prettier than her. Mm-hmm.
You know what it is.
Yep. I'm St. Pete. What? No way. Justin wasn't going to be in. Didn't think Garby would win, but so proud. You didn't think Garby would. Well, I mean, we know what happened. We will talk about it shortly. Dreadful says, and I love that Justine clearly loves Nicola. She was rooting for her heart during the duel. Well, I think that she also didn't want Nicola to feel like nobody was rooting for her as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And their signs match too, Taurus and Pisces. That's a decent combo.
And if you notice, Lucinda did not cheer for either one of the girls. If y'all notice, she was just saying, "Oh my god, this is so hot, oh my god," but she wasn't like, "Go Garby, go Garby, go." She wasn't doing that.
Dreadful says Garby's going to team up with Casey now. Seems pointless with days left. I mean, they had to. There's probably gonna be more bombshells coming in. No. Oh, I didn't watch.
I was thinking that, but I don't know. I mean, so we don't have an episode tomorrow. So then we just have Thursday, Friday,
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and then Monday is Monday.
I think Tuesday is the finale.
Tuesday. So we got 4 episodes left. I don't know if they're bringing any more in. I thought they were going to bring one more set, but I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a week from today, Dreadful, that it's going to be.
Yeah.
Natalie wants Garby versus Lucinda next. Garby for the win.
Yes. Yes, Natalie. How you doing?
So who does Garby go with next? Casey.
Yeah, I think because they're the 2 singles left.
Hi, Kadeja. How are you doing? So Kadeja sent me a DM, and she was kind of bringing up some interesting points about the fact that it seems like the producers are kind of using maybe actors, or they want the villains to win here. The girls are kind of outnumbered. Do you think that this whole season is kind of contrived and kind of really focused on these guys that are going to probably steal the win from all these girls? Like pretty much all the guys left in the villa except for Josh, I think, and maybe Isaiah would likely steal the money. So yeah, she's kind of thinking it's like being edited and produced for producers to
Am I holding it right?
I can't see though, it's still too small. Hold on. What are you showing me? Okay, up a little bit, up. Games to end, up more. Sunday, October 5th. I heard that it was Tuesday, like the 7th, but I don't know. Okay, maybe Sunday. That's crazy. Sunday's crazy.
That is crazy.
Last year was 19 episodes, so that's kind of also why I was thinking that Tuesday would make sense. Sunday is better for my schedule because I'm going to New York on Tuesday, so I won't be able to cover like the finale until like maybe I can do it in my hotel room on Wednesday. But
I don't know. They said this season features 18 episodes.
18 episodes would be the Monday.
Well, they count the After Sun as an episode. Okay.
Yeah. So that would still be Monday, though, no? Oh, no. Yeah. Wouldn't that still be Monday?
Thursday, Friday.
No, Sunday. It would be Sunday. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's done Sunday. Hey, man, that's better for my schedule. Okay, so what do you think about Kadeja's thoughts here with them producing it for villains to win this season?
I think so. And I guess they're really trying to, because isn't Johnny going to be on House of Villains?
Is he? He might be, yeah.
And they're really trying to show him as a villain, like really, maybe like, and then Tyreek and his devilish grins all the time. So yeah, they really are, putting that up.
I have another thought that, is he on House of Villains? No. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Okay. So I heard another, potential theory. Okay. That do you remember last season? I completely forgot about this. That Johnny was really pissed because he thought he beat Jack, and then Jack went to like the hospital and then came back, and then they said that Jack won. Do you remember how it was like a big controversy? And then Johnny was super pissed. He was bad mouthing production and stuff like that, saying like, "I won. I was the true winner here. Like they screwed me over. They effed me over." And a lot of people were like, "Oh, I thought that Johnny would never come back to the show because he had bad mouthed him so badly." Do you think that they said, "Hey, come back and maybe we'll help you get this W this time"?
I don't remember that. I remember Jack and Justine. I'm trying to tell you, they sold me. He bamboozled me because they were such a good couple together. How he was on the ropes and she was cheering him on and gave him a kiss, and it was just so cinematic. And I remember all of that, but I don't remember him going to the hospital and Johnny.
Remember? Okay, so someone said like the delay with filming. I can't remember how it happened specifically, but it was kind of like something happened during his match with what's his name, with Jack. Jack had to leave, and then they came back like 5 hours later, and like I don't know if they finished the duel or they just announced the winner, but it was something like a few hours later.
Oh wow.
So yeah, Jaquan says I felt like Johnny and Aurelia. I don't remember who that is. The girl, Aurelia, won last year. So, anyways, people are saying that maybe they're kind of to say sorry to Johnny and like any bad blood. Hey, come back on and we'll help you win $250,000.
Right. I'm trying to. Okay.
Miss Pete says, "Oh yeah, it was the announcement of that he was the only later revealed." So, anyways, you don't remember still?
Mm-mm.
It was something weird for sure, but like we didn't care because we wanted Justine and Jack to win. So
right.
So we're just like, Johnny's just being bitter or something, So anyways, just
I know he wasn't breathing. He had a heart attack. Oh
yeah, Carolyn said Jack had an asthma attack and couldn't breathe.
Okay, I do remember that, kind of. But I didn't remember that it was such a toss-up between him and Johnny.
Well, and Johnny was like going around. I do remember him being pissed about like how the ending went down. So, okay, we'll just put it out there. We'll keep talking about it.
Yes.
So we got reminded that we're gonna have to mark our targets with a kiss. Everybody's like, "That's fucked. That's so." I think it was Andrea that said, "That's fucked. That's so fucked. It's fucked."
Lucinda. Oh, she annoys me so bad.
Was it Lucinda that said it? Oh, that's fucked. That's so fucked.
Andrea said it too, but Lucinda just kept saying it. Ugh, so annoying.
That's so fucked. Every season there's always a toxic cover. Do you ever notice that? Like it's yours toxic.
Yes.
Like every season there's a new,
because they always have toxic people in
I mean, it's a good song, but it's always
it is. It is. I think it's kind of like my favorite Britney song.
It's a good Britney song. It's fun to dance to too. And she has some good songs. I also like "You Want a Piece of Me." You want a piece of me. But Toxic's great. So they all disperse and they're like, "Oh, don't let anybody see us" or whatever. Like that. Also, I think it's kind of stupid with them having to make it a secret.
Because you know that y'all been in there doing all of this, and the people notice that y'all not around. So why are y'all?
Like maybe if they put some stakes in there, being like, if they can figure out that you guys did something, then you guys get the automatically nominated or something. Right. There's no stakes. Who cares?
Right.
Like if they know that you were up there conspiring, But we see Toby kisses Garby. Johnny kisses Nicola. Lucinda kisses Josh, gives her two kisses. Gabby kisses Kendall. And nobody knew the wiser, which that must have been like heart racing though. It's kind of fun.
I know. He was Let me tell you something. They were mad when they found out.
Mm-hmm. They were. Well, everybody was really solemn going to bed. They must have been able to tell that something was going on because nobody was talking. Everybody's getting ready for bed. Like, nobody's saying
Everybody
anything.
just want to go to sleep. Well, nobody making out. Okay.
Nobody making out. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. Who said nobody's going to... Oh, it's Gabby. Nobody's going to trust us now. Like, yeah, no one's going to trust you now. But, like, it's part of the game mechanics, so it's not like you guys...
They don't trust you anyway.
Yeah. Really. Exactly. Jaquan says, as a Johnny fan, he's been getting robbed his whole Love Island journey. Caleb was literally in a whole relationship and won with Justine, and at least Johnny and Sally was a real couple. But Johnny,
but he messed around.
That Mercedes.
He did that to himself.
Yeah, if he hadn't messed around with Mercedes, they would have won no matter what. Like, hands down. I love them together. And like, I was even trying to like being like, oh, he could be reformed, guys. Like, go take.
Of course, because you like toxic. I know you were saying that.
But there was a couple times though he did a few like toxic things that like I really wasn't down with. Like when he like took the glasses off of Sally's face, I was like,
that had pissed me off. Yeah.
So there's a couple little things like that he did that I was like, I definitely was side-eyeing, but the rest of it, I was like, he's 22. What does he know?
Yeah.
Carolyn says Jack also explained why he lost to Johnny during his round. It was raining and they didn't wipe his area. That's why he was falling down. Oh yeah, I remember he was falling. Kept falling. Miss St. Pete feels for Johnny and thinks that he deserved it. So he's I don't know if he's just, like, I think if he deserved to win, he would have won. Like, I don't remember the situation last season, but he's definitely putting in the work for this season. So if he does win, he's worth it for him, or he deserves it for sure. Katia says that even the losing team was talking about how the results didn't make sense, that one balloon inflated at different paces.
I'm telling you, that yellow balloon was not popping. It did not want to pop. And I really feel like they should apologize to them people, because they should have known that certain colors, like it just, I don't like that, because it did seem like some funny business, because I'm like, why won't these the balloon was getting huge. It was getting huge. The pink balloon didn't even get that size and would pop. The yellow balloon was just, it would not pop. I'm like, this is not right. Some tomfoolery going on.
I mean, it's definitely interesting that, with the people that are thinking that they're trying to tee up Johnny for a win, they got a point, some validity here.
Yeah.
Says it's the game with little to no options. I want to see them get their heads into beast mode. The whining has been a bit heavy this season.
Oh my God, the whining is exhausting. Even Josh, like, why would you do? People do realize they have to go in, right? When for them keep saying like, why would you do this? You giving, hey KB, giving people having to demand an explanation and all of that stuff. And then Josh is like, if he would have just said, you know what I'm saying, you're a threat and I want to get you out, then I would have respect. That's exactly what he said. Like, it's just kind of like, no one has to give you an explanation of anything. You know what it is. If you're vulnerable, there's always a possibility that you're going to go into a duel. Just deal with it.
It's Love Island Games, so
right.
Expect to have to play the game, like the physical part of it anyways. Kadeja says I need to go back and look and see who ended up being on the side pumping the yellow balloon every time. Every win, most of the wins were on the pink side, I mean.
Yep.
So I think all but one, maybe they just did
all
one.
All but
Garby and Kendall, did they go together?
Yeah, because they beat
Justine, Johnny and Gabby, no? Or Gabby beat somebody in the nick of time. I can't.
But this is what. But Kendall and Garby had such a lead on them, and when they got to the balloon would not pop, and then Johnny and Gabby caught up to them, and then their balloon popped immediately. That's what I'm saying. It was very crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was speculating as well, KB, yesterday, that like, but I wonder if the producer knew about one side is going to be easier to pop than others. But definitely, we talked about it a little bit yesterday about the fact that like some balloons are more sturdy than others, and yeah, it could be it's likely going to be the dyes, how it takes to the.
They wanted Toby, Tyreek, and Johnny to stay in the game. They want that drama. They want that toxicity. And so they wanted their team to win.
Mm-hmm. And so did I. I'm sorry, Miss Tjoy. Okay, so in the morning, sorry, you're right. There was no smooching under covers at all. No kissing whatsoever. In the morning, boys brought all the girls breakfast. I think everybody got breakfast in this morning. Anything happens significant at breakfast? No, right? Josh is downstairs was saying like, "Oh, I want to run a final. I want to run the final." I'm like,
does he think this is the challenge?
Yeah, like
that's what I was confused about. I was like, why is he talking about run a final? This is not the challenge.
Like what? Does he think it's like an audition for the challenge?
He does. He does think so. He does think so.
I mean, annoying, but like he'd be okay for the challenge, I guess.
Oh yeah, he definitely would.
But like he just might be really annoying though.
So annoying.
Like on the challenge,
he probably want him and Andrea both to go on there, and she ain't going on there.
You don't think she would?
She might, but they're gonna vote her out. Them girls gonna be like, nope.
The game aren't even close to challenge. No, not at all. Carolyn says Justine said that she finally got an apology from Caleb in person. She said she didn't know how much she needed the apology. She was able to deal with the old wound pains that she'd sealed up.
Oh, I remember that they all had a reunion, and I think she didn't know he was coming, or maybe, but he came and he did apologize to her in person. And I remember her saying she didn't know how much she needed it. You know what I mean? Because you know how you like are like, I'm never gonna get an apology.
Never talking to you again. Mm-hmm.
But
F that guy. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad that I do remember when that happened, like seeing like some sort of social media things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's nice to know that like he realized that he did some wrong and he, did what he should have done. Okay, so Nicola is enjoying her life and she's gonna lay out in the sun and eat her mango. She's not gonna allow it to stress her out. Which is kind of like a decent energy, like on a show where, I mean, okay, maybe I'll be nervous to go into duels because if you go into a duels, there's a chance that you might not come back out. But if I'm on like a game like this, maybe I'd want to stay out. I don't know. What would you do? Like Nicola was taking it really well. Someone's saying that she takes it on the chin. Yeah, KB.
She's positive. She's just a positive person. She doesn't dwell. She doesn't want to be sad or mad. And I appreciate that about her. I like that about her.
What I probably would like about like the competitions is I like playing different games. Like I like trying things out. And so that would be fun. What I don't love is that all these games are so physical head to head. Like I wish that there was a little bit more, like, you know how the challenge sometimes they have like a little more puzzly things or a balancy thing or a climbing thing. Like I wish it wasn't all just like head to head combat type things. Cause like, I don't know how I'd fare in some of those,
Right.
But if they made it a little bit different, that could be fun. And also though, what's curious is that, so they've been doing all these battles separately, but then for the ending one, do they do it as a duo?
I know that Justine and Jack did last year. They did.
But like, anyways, it's just kind of weird that they haven't been competing in pairs for most of the season. It's like, why do you need a couple then?
Because they still want the drama of having to have people switch it up and stuff.
Right. But like, yeah, I think I'm really agreeing with Khadijah here with wanting to have a villain to win because they're not allowing couples to like develop and like people have feelings for each other for there to be the love element at all. And they're not doing any votes either because they know that the villains are probably wouldn't get the votes here. And so no votes. No votes. Nicola gets a text into the fire pit immediately. We learn that they have marked their territory with a kiss, and Nicola gets up like, Toby, you fucking snake. You snake.
You mean Garby. Garby.
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant Garby. I only wrote Toby, you fucking snake. Garby gets up, Toby, you fucking snake. You fucking snake.
She remembers immediately. She's the only one that knows immediately. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do. KB says Nicola has consistently understood she's in a game. She's enjoying the experience, and I appreciate that. I do too. Especially because she's not getting like the love side of things, so she might as well have a good time like playing this game, you know. Josh, remember Lucinda's kiss, and he's pissed. He's so annoying.
Like, I thought it was just because you were in the UK. You kissed me twice.
Kendall remembers Gabby's kiss. Did he really remember? Not really. But she was like, yeah, I did it. Like when I hugged you, I kissed you on the cheek. And Johnny kissed me, says Nicola. She doesn't like Johnny though at all.
No, she doesn't.
She's just like, Johnny, oh, that Johnny. Like she definitely didn't like how he did Andrena. And like, yeah. he's a menace for sure.
Absolutely.
Josh is all pissed off though. It's like, this is the Johnny show. It's the Johnny show. It's like, well, no. Yes, it's the Johnny show. So like, you do something about it then, right?
Why do people think like last, season 7, it was the A show? Why do people think that other people don't have a mind of their own? Mm-hmm. Because the vote doesn't go your way and things don't go your way, and your nemesis, they're agreeing with your nemesis, it doesn't mean that they don't all. Do you know Tyreek? Tyreek is not just going to go along with Johnny if he doesn't want that same thing.
Absolutely.
It's just not going to happen. So I don't know if he doesn't care. Like the Johnny show. Tyreek, Toby, and Johnny all want the same thing, and that's you out.
It's like, sorry, consensus here.
Right.
Bye. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, KB said it's sore loser behavior, Miss Tjoy. Well, because he's not in with that clique.
Right.
Unfortunately. But he's choosing to try to go against it and be part of the resistance. But like, then when he goes against it, he's mad that he's created this line of this divide. Right. You were part of creating this divide. Right. And so yeah, you can't expect them, if you're their opponents, for them not to want to go for you, especially because you're strong. So
yes, and he's so mad that Isaiah is not like clearly on their side, and he wants to do anything that he can to like tell Isaiah, you're at the bottom. You're at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we go out, you're gonna be next. Like, he really wants to get in Isaiah's.
Maybe not though. I mean,
no, it's true, but. Well, maybe not, because they don't really fear Isaiah like they don't fear Casey.
Exactly. So they might turn on each other. I could see Johnny's toxic enough to like turn on Toby or Tyreek. I think he's good friends though. I think he likes Tyreek, so I don't know if he would turn against him, but you never know with Johnny.
Right.
So Josh is pissed. And Josh is saying like Zay was saying that he couldn't beat you or Johnny. So it's funny that Zay was saying that when he was talking to Josh and Kendall, but then later on he was like, I'm not afraid to go in a duel against any of you guys. And I'm like, didn't you just say that you didn't want to go against Johnny or Josh? But okay, whatever, it's okay, Zay. Josh is just like, these guys don't have your back, but I think that Isaiah knows that they don't fear him, and so they might keep him around. So sorry, Josh.
Right. And Isaiah doesn't want to go in, so he's trying to be the diplomatic person, and he was like, I'm trying to mediate. And I'm like, first of all, you're not certified nor qualified to mediate, and you need to mind your own business and worry about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Jaquan says Johnny wanted Kendall out and Ty and Toby wanted Josh out. And Toby kind of wanted, not pressingly, but Casey out because they're not friends. Kadeja says it's crazy for Josh not to realize it's more than Johnny when Tyreek was his original op in the game. Like, how could he forget?
Thank you. Y'all been beefing since the first challenge.
Yeah. It's like, nobody likes you. Sorry. So Isaiah gets grilled by the terrible trio. You must have been annoyed with Lucinda at this moment, though.
Yes.
Why are you annoyed?
She's like, don't talk to him like that. I can't listen. I can't believe they're saying this about Isaiah and then like about Kendall. He's like my closest guy. I was so sick of her. It is a game. And I need somebody to just bop her up the head with a beanbag and send her home. I was so sorry, Nicola. I wanted it to be her.
Mm-hmm.
God.
It wasn't going to happen, but yeah. Isaiah's definitely a floater. Yes. Fence rider, and I don't like those. If you're going to ride the fence, at least be quiet in the corner. Yeah, well, I don't like, it's just so annoying where he's on the winning side, but then just going over and smoothing it with with Josh and Kendall. And it's like, I get it. You don't want anybody to be mad at you or whatever, but it just looks like a little, it's kind of snaky and a little bit like, not standing on business.
Like you weren't in on the decision making. You were in on the decision making as well. You didn't voice your objection. You voted with them.
Exactly. So now him being like, oh, like, don't be mad at me. Like, yeah. KB says he doesn't have to try to smooth everything over. Stand on the square.
Exactly.
So Garby and Kendall are sitting and chatting, and they're just like 2 duels in 3 days. Like, that's crazy. It's like, not really. It's not that crazy. Like, you are on Love Island. It's getting
so you don't want to go on a challenge where you got to do a challenge every other day.
Exactly. KB, who are you talking about? He was showing all of those 32 teeth when they were yucking it up.
Yes.
Who they all have these crazy veneers. Who?
You know who? Isaiah.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Justine and Nicola were kind of chatting about the situation, and I do agree with Justine wanting to take care of Nicola a little bit, make her not feel alone. They're pillow sparring, kind of practicing and getting her in the game. And somebody said, I think Garby is scared of Nicola. Who said that? Was it Justine or did Nicola say that? I think maybe Nicola said, I think Garby's scared of me.
She did. She said, and then here go, we all are. Okay, Justin.
Josh and Andrea have a conversation, and Josh is just like, so like, what? Where do we stand? She's like, well, of course, like, I want you to come back. Like, I'm so upset.
I mean, basically, you want to know, did she ride for you when they were discussing it? Just ask her that. Like, what are you saying? Where do we stand? You know what y'all saying? How has anything changed about where y'all staying at? Like, what is... That was stupid.
He just wanted her to just go on and on and on about how much he wants him here. And
she didn't. And she didn't give him what he wanted. She was just like, of course. And then went on about her business.
So all the people that are dueling are kind of pumping each other up with their couples. And I don't know who said it, but probably Kendall. I'm coming back. No, Josh. It was Josh. I'm coming back. Come back.
I didn't see Casey try to pump Nicola up at all. It was Justine. Casey ain't say nothing to that girl. I did not see him say anything about it. He was too worried about Kendall. He won't even check it for her. He was over there hyping Kendall up. Okay? And he ain't say nothing. Lucinda was over there talking to Garby. Justine was talking to Nicola. And he didn't say anything to Nicola. Not once.
I just forgot that they were in a couple, to be honest. Yeah, Joanne says, LOL, Casey couldn't care less.
But now he cares because both of them gone, and now he in there by himself looking crazy.
Well, he's gonna team up with Garby. Well, Garby's saved. That's all that matters, right? So Ariana arrives, and it seems like it might be the jousting challenge that we were talking about, where they had the beam inside the ring. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, okay, like it's a possibility. Ariana's asking everybody some questions. Josh is talking about how there's a clear divide, and it's the terrible trio and versus him and Kendall. And who was messy and said like Isaiah's in this with us too.
Oh yeah, because he said it's a trio. And Toby said, no, to be fair, it's not, because Isaiah's in this with us. Like, no, if you're going to call it something, you had to call it a square, partner. It's 4 of us in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess he like, no, Isaiah not going to not get the heat. He was in this discussion too. Like, why he just get to skate by? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're right. It was Toby. I don't mind Toby this season. Like, I hated him with Georgia.
He came back built, teeth fixed, and being all right.
He's definitely better than he was last season. He was so annoying.
He's not last season for us, but he better than he,
better than he was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so instead of it being a jousting type thing, there's 5 medicine balls in the center, like, of this ring, and basically you have to pass it back and forth and try whoever has the most balls in their section when the bell goes, the whistle goes off. Was it 45 seconds? I don't remember them saying how long the time was this time.
Yeah, and so this is my okay.
Where's the clock?
Huh?
Where's the stop clock? Right?
Thank you. Where's the stop clock? And this time it was a horn and not her whistle. Do you remember when Chris and KK had the battle? It was her whistle. And I was like, how do we know? Because we don't see a stop clock or anything. So how we know she not just whistling? I mean, she might hear something in her ear, but she could take 2 seconds to react to hearing something in her ear and blowing the whistle. And that 2 seconds can determine the thing. And I just was like, why is there no horn, no stop clock? So at least this time it was a horn and not from her. Mm-hmm. So I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying?
It did seem more consistent this time.
Yes.
The time wise, like it didn't seem like sometimes, oh, that was long, oh, that was short. Like it seemed more consistent. Right. Jessica wants to know if the girls had the same weighted balls as the guys. It seemed the same. To be honest,
it seemed heavy as I don't know what.
It seemed heavy and not my idea of a good time.
Hello.
Like it would have been, I think it would have been better if there were more and there were small balls, the smaller ones. Like, because the big ones, the big ones took out Nicola, right?
Oh my gosh.
Garby's just like trying to just toss it over because it weighs as much as she does. And so on the second round,
why didn't they have protective? Anytime they get in there, they should have on protective stuff. 100%. They should just do that as just a matter of. Don't they know people get hit by balls in baseball and basketball? People get hit by balls. I don't understand why they wouldn't have a head protection. To have protective, that little head thing.
Well, I guess they didn't think that the balls would go flying because they're heavy. But the big ones are probably 50 pounds. Like they were heavy.
Yeah,
they looked heavy. Garby is
strong. She happened to be bending down, and
she's bending down at the height level. Garby wasn't noticing where she was throwing it. She's just throwing the ball because it's too heavy for her to be trying to take aim. She's just taking all of her strength to throw it over. And on the round 2, Nicola gets hit in the head, gets knocked out, and taken out of the competition. I don't like when people get hurt in shows. That's something that could have easily have been mitigated.
Exactly.
Like that's poor planning, and it ruins the integrity of the show. Now, it didn't look like Garby was doing better than Nicola was, so it might have been the same outcome. But I never want anybody to go out like this.
Me neither, because it looked closer than it did in round 1. Mm-hmm. And so I don't like that either. And I just feel like, why don't you have them have on protective stuff? Regardless, that's just so idiotic. And you saw that somebody had got Chris, even though on the after show, girl, he had on He had on the splint and the tape and stuff on the finger, Chris.
I
But
heard that,
um, but I'm just saying you've
I
already
can
had.
split my finger too, like
But I'm just saying you've already had
an injury.
someone
Yeah,
get hurt. Why would you not just make sure all the time? That girl could have had a concussion.
she may
And she
have had a
kept saying,
concussion.
I wanna finish, I wanna play. They could not let her play. Like, I know he wasn't shy. I know, but I'm just saying, even that little bit of thing, you would think that they would be like, we don't want that to happen again. And let's make sure they have protective gear.
100%. 100%. Where, like, it looks dumb, of course, but like, wear protective gear when you're throwing things at people willy nilly in a short time frame where you're not like aiming, like, you're just throwing it. So,
Yeah.
they will learn the hard way. But yeah, she probably
Okay.
did have a minor concussion. That's my
Yeah.
thought. That's probably why she didn't get to go back into the game, because,
Yeah.
like, you don't really want to play around with head injuries like
Yeah,
that. So,
absolutely.
yeah, lame. So in the end, and you can see like Nicola's lying on the ground, and she's like, "I'm good. I want to continue playing. I want to go on." And they just kind of made her get up and walk away, and that's it. Paige says, I also read that Ariana didn't say Nicola was done from the villa, so they might bring her back. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how, but
She gotta go home.
yeah, she was probably concussed. Yeah.
She just need to go home. Like,
so round 2, all I wrote was, Josh wins and Kendall releases the do-rag. That's all I wrote. But they were just like really fiercely throwing it. Kendall wasn't keeping up with Josh pretty much at all. Like, they kind of weren't showing all the time. Like, they're just kind of playing back and forth with one ball, but Kendall had like a bunch of balls in the back. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah. I didn't know he had 2 balls in the back. No. I thought he only had 1 ball in the back, and I was like, why did they keep tussling over this 1 ball? And I was like, oh, because it's the deciding ball. And I didn't realize that, because I thought Kendall only had 1 ball in the back. So
yeah, well, they had 2. Josh wins. Kendall's going home. And as everybody's saying, the person that gave the most attention to Kendall when she's leaving was Lucinda. Like, why was Lucinda crying harder than Garby when Kendall left?
That's what I'm saying. She hugged him. Oh my God, I just can't believe it. Oh no, please. This is my best friend here. What am I going to... And then she goes, oh, I'm like, girl. And Garby got to stand to the side and watch this. I'm like,
she's playing in her face for sure.
She is. And it's a microaggression. And then Kendall keeps like holding on to her even when they stop hugging. And it's a slap in Garby's face. Like, Lucinda just keep playing with her, and she needs to smack her. She needs to smack her, because you really trying it. You trying it. You trying it. They need to tell the people next, put me in a duel with her, because she trying it.
I mean, that would be delicious, because I think Garby would take her out, because Lucinda does not have as much heart as Garby does in those type of things. You know, Kendall Young can't even look at Garby right now, because like, he really let her down. And you know, all the respect to this man, Josh, he's just such a good competitor, man. Like, give him all the respect. I'm just like, Garby says, you made my experience here.
Act, Chantele. Act,
that's
girl.
It. Oh, and Lucinda was just so sad. My best friend is gone.
What am I gonna do? He's one of my best friends in here. But apparently you got 4 best friends in here. Shut up. Oh yeah, Nick liked him. Okay, R.I.P.
Rachel asked if we saw Kendall push Garby off Lucinda. For Lucinda. I didn't notice that.
He didn't push her, but he definitely like eased away from her to hug Lucinda. That's what I'm saying.
Um, Dreadful says, luckily there's a game portion. I think that every girl left beside Cindy destroys Lucinda 9 times out of 10. Her winning would be a travesty.
Absolutely.
There's no way she's winning. There's no way. No way. Joanne says, I felt bad for him. I'm not going to lie, especially when he referenced season 6. I know he just missed his cast.
What? You feel bad for who?
I guess Kendall. Joanne, what's going on here? You okay?
Because he missed his cast, the cast of season 6. They don't even talk to him.
They don't even like him.
Well, I guess they do.
Taylor?
I guess, everybody talks to him except for Serena and Cordell. Well, Cordell will talk to him, but Serena doesn't talk to him at all. But you shouldn't feel bad for him because he don't want to be with that girl. He just don't. He's talking about we'll see what happens. He knows he's not going to see what's happened. You think he's going to go to the Netherlands and Belgium to be with that girl and visit her and carry on a relationship? He's not going to do it.
0%. Like, he probably wouldn't even go and pick her up from the airport. She came to LA to visit, Like, he'd be like, oh, take an Uber. Oh my God. Uber out of LAX is actually one of the most annoying things on the planet. Basically,
really?
You have to go to certain terminals, and then from there you have to take a bus to this parking lot 10 minutes away where all the Ubers come. But every time the bus comes to pick people up, it's already full, and so you're just waiting for the next bus and waiting for the next bus. You're just like, oh my God, this is so annoying. So it's was not fun. Sorry. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing happened this episode. So, anything else you want to talk about?
No. No. I just don't like Lucinda. I want her to go home. She feels I think she thinks that she's most protected because she really feels entitled and she feels protected. She feels that Tyreek and Toby will protect her. She feels that Isaiah will protect her. And she doesn't really fool with the girls, right? And that was Andrea's problem on season 6, that she was so far up Rob's tail that them girls didn't feel any connection to her. And so, of course, they voted her off, right? So, instead of Nicole, because Janae was never going home. And so, I think Andrea, she learned from that. So she, she has relationships with the girls or whatever. But Lucinda just thinks she's just so protected from all of these men. You know what I'm saying? She probably thinks Casey would protect her too, like the UK men. And I want her off my screen.
Okay, hold on. This is not, I don't think, the hair that he has now, but hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but she did it good.
Yeah, that was good.
He got somebody else to do his hair. When I saw that video, she had done it very good.
Yeah,
First
nice.
of all, it's rolled up, up here now with how he has it. It's twisted and then plaited at the end. She corn rolled his hair and it was sticking, and she had feed and braids. So hair was added to it, but it was human braiding hair added to it, and it was, you know what I mean, and it was gone all in, and then it was curled at the end. She stuck it in the hot water, and that was that. Who he went to go get it done with before he left to go to Fiji is not her. It's somebody else who not qualified.
Now, are we sure that it's not a cane row weave? I think I said to Miss Tjoy, I didn't see what you sent me back actually, but hold on. But
I sent you this lady who was talking about Kendall.
Well, first someone posted this, and I was like, Johnny looks good.
Yes, you did send me that. They were like, for Love Island season 80. Sis, who said he was going to be on season 80? Who said that?
I can't
remember. Was it Sydney?
I think it's Sydney, yeah. He's going to be on Love Island season 80. Yeah, I think it was Sydney. Hopefully this is still here. Are we gone? Don't leave me. They must have known that I'm coming for them with this TikTok. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look at it through TikTok specifically. So Rachel here says that Kendall's gonna come out and see that Garby has under 40,000 followers and never hit her up. That's
yeah, because he's all about, because he's disingenuous. He's all about trying to be on the come up and just fame.
Yeah. So embarrassing. It's like you're just on a TV series. You don't have to, like, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Where do I need to find all the hair the hair videos that I was watching? I literally was watching like cornrow hair extensions for men. Cornrow wigs men. Because he could have done this.
Like, you mean like a unit, like a hair? Like
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't see what I'd sent you? Okay. Yeah, it was like a unit that was cornrows. Oops. Let's say, get it here. Like, okay.
You didn't send me this.
Not this one. But I just don't want like this. Oh, actually, I'll just turn down the sound. Hold on. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Let's see another one. Like,
gotta put that wig glue on there. Let it dry. Let it dry. Now I'm taping up the lace.
Oh my god. KB says, what if we find out Ken has been sporting a lace front braided wig?
I can't. He could have chose a better one. It would be worse if I found out it's a wig, because he could have chose a better one.
Mm-hmm.
He could have chose a better one. That's all I'm saying.
I think this is the one that I sent you. It's so funny to me.
But you see how it's rolled under, and it looks like his is so terrible because it's not even like down to the itty bitty little piece and then rolled under. His is just, and it just stops. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Shamar Moore. Diary of a Madman.
I'm sorry. This is just too funny to me. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about?
No. So what do we think is going to happen? Because, of course, tomorrow's Wednesday, so no episode. But what do we think when Thursday comes? What do we think is going to happen? So we're going to have Garby be upset. Lucinda's going to be acting a fool, even though it's not her couple. Garby's going to be upset. And then Casey is going to be upset. He's going to talk to Garby, and they're probably going to get a text that says they have to couple up. And then what do we think that they're going to bring in another set of bombshells? If the end game is Sunday, I don't think so. At this point, I don't think so.
Maybe they'll bring a bunch in. Remember they brought like a Casa Moore type thing. Maybe they'll just bring in all the reserve bombshells that they have right now, and like they all come in, and then maybe there's like a final recoupling on Friday, and then go into the finals on Sunday. Maybe
that doesn't make sense. Why would they recouple just to go to the finals on Sunday? I think they're done. I don't think any more bombshells are coming.
But so you just think that Garby and Casey are just gonna be forced to couple up? I don't know. I think that they might bring up their reserves just to see what happens. Have people to talk to them, test their relationship, maybe, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
KB thinks that they'll do one more. Yeah, maybe another rest of bombshells. Yeah, I feel like there's more bombshells still. Like there's people that are in Fiji that are waiting to come on the show. You know what I mean? So I think they did this last season. They brought like 4 people, like 2 guys and 2 girls or something on, like in the final week, I think. KB agrees with me. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Well, this is Miss Tjoy did just see it say somewhere that the finale is on Sunday. So if that's the case, that it's only 16 episodes.
No, that'll be 18.
That's what I meant. 18 episodes. 6 episodes a week. A week? Well, 5, but 6 including After Sun. I guess. Wowzers. Joanne says they can't bring more people with the final being Sunday. That would be wild. But it's kind of like it's kind of flat right now.
It is flat, but I feel like they should have another duel. I don't think they need to bring more people in. I think they need to have another duel.
I still think more people are going to come in. There not enough people came in this season. Who's come in? Gabby,
Toby, Sydney, Marvin,
KB says that they can bring in more people because the show is only about money. They're not playing up the love. Because, like, what if somebody comes in? They're like, you know what? Screw Sydney. Like, my best friend's coming in.
They brought Charlie and Johnny. And Johnny. Johnny was a bombshell. And Solene. Yeah.
Yeah. KB thinks that they could do a duel and still bring another set of bombshells. One opportunity to recouple. Yeah, I just think that they might do that. Just like, you should be able to have at least, like, only one recoupling the whole season? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Justine was yeah.
Oh yeah, so, Justine.
So they brought in like at least 8 people.
Didn't they bring in like 20 last season? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they were bringing them in every other day. I don't understand why these people spaced them out. Because last season they were bringing them people in every other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was very fast moving. Last time.
Yeah, like maybe they will do like some sort of like final qualifier or whatever with all these new bombshells coming in, and then you can choose who you want to be your partner depending on where you finish. Kind of like the beginning qualifier. Maybe they'll do something like that. I don't know. I just feel like they have more bombshells in reserve, and I don't think that they're going to waste it not having these people that they probably, they've flown to Fiji that are just waiting in their hotel room to come on the show. So I feel like they will bring them on, and there will be a recoupling, and then a bunch of people will be gone.
So you think that they will bring, you think Catherine's there?
I don't know if it's Catherine, but I think there's more people that are still waiting.
Yeah.
KB says, and the producers may want to see if they can stir some drama up with Evil PPG. Yeah. Like, we know that Toby doesn't want to do this with Sydney. And so that'd be nice drama to have some person like that he gets along really well with. Who's his best friend, girlfriend in like Toby's, Does he do TikToks with anybody? Who's his?
Oh, I don't follow him.
Okay. 4 weeks with this be the sweet spot, but they only do in 3.
Yeah, they only do 3.
Mm-hmm. Canadian says that the world is just, they will bring on Cinco. He will couple with Justine, and they will win the season.
Oh my God, that would be the Peace Lovers on stalks. That would be so epic. I would live for Tyreek to have to eat crow at the end, and for her to win it a third time, for Johnny to lose again, and for her to win it with Cinco. That would be crazy.
I'm like kind of worried for John if he doesn't win. Like he's gonna be
He's gonna
so
go off
mad.
the deep end.
Yeah. So Nick is saying that season 1 had 26 Islanders. So I feel like they have more people in reserve. Yeah, Johnny would be so. I would love this.
Yes.
If the yes, I just bring him. Just do it. Just bring him. No, you don't like this? I think it's so great.
Why, Rachel? Because you like toxic Tyreek?
Tyreek is
Chantele with this toxic Tyreek.
No. I want Cinco over Tyreek because I don't want them both to lose the money. I want them both to win the money. So Tyreek is not going to let that happen, or Justine's not going to let that happen. Like they're not going to end up winning.
Johnny's not going to let that happen.
Exactly.
Toby might share, depending on who his partner is. He might share, but Tyreek and Johnny definitely are not sharing. And if Justine is with Tyreek, she definitely is not sharing. If she's smart, I mean, if she. I'm not even
the thing is, though, Tyreek is going to steal.
Up.
So Justine steals, Tyreek steals, nobody gets any money. Right. And that would be very fitting for their toxic dynamic, right?
But what if only Tyreek gets the envelope? Because wasn't it only Justine that got the...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Whoa, Rachel hates Cinco, Ty, and Johnny. Jeez Louise. Oh, boy.
I mean, Cinco did do cash wrong, but...
They only had 21 people right now in total. Okay, so there may be 5 people that they might bring on just because they're already in Fiji.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, that is everything, everybody. Unless you guys in the chat have anything else you want to talk about, let us know. Do you have anything going on, Miss Tjoy? What are you going to do with your day off?
I don't have anything going on. Tomorrow, the day off, I'm going to try to catch up on some stuff. I'm going to come over and watch you after the challenge, if I can watch it on time. I always seem to get to it days later. Okay. And also tomorrow's Wednesday, so Survivor, Amazing Race, so it's just be so much TV on Wednesdays now.
Wednesday's busy.
And so I'm so glad Love Island isn't on because of so much other stuff to deal with.
Yeah, it's too much. And like I wish it came on earlier so that it'd be easier. Like if it came on at 7 or 8, like it'd just be easier to deal with. But 9, it's like fucking late.
Yeah. I don't understand why it doesn't come on at 8. And sometimes I resent the fact that we can't just watch it when we want to.
I agree. Like on the day of, just like be ready at 3 a.m. But people do end up spoiling it. I do find that kind of annoying, but yeah, I agree. Well, that's it, everybody. Yes, peace and blessings. Jaquan.
Yes.
Oh, Ace and Shelly, they're official. They went on
I did see that. That's cute. He asked her to. She doesn't like Ace, so, but he asked her to be the girlfriend. And where did they go?
Turks and Caicos. I'm making it up. I don't know. They
no, not Brazil. It was somewhere they went, but yeah, it seemed very nice and romantic. Oh, St. Lucia. Yes. Oh, beautiful. I've never been to St. Lucia, but it looks so beautiful. And it looks special. And I'm happy for them.
Yeah. Just not a fan, but like if you like it, I love it. Like their relationship. Like I'd still find it wild. There's such a big age difference. Like as a 27-year-old, I would not want to date a 20-year-old personally. But if they're really enjoying getting to know each other, they want to continue pursuing it. Who am I to stop them?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nicolandria over here trying to get the money, doing all these collabs, and they got a new sweet green one, and
they're making money.
All of this stuff. And
I'd love to see how much money they actually have made so far.
I know it's a good amount because they are killing it. Like everybody, and then like Fashion Week. I'm surprised she didn't go to Paris Fashion Week, but like New York Fashion Week, her already modeling, going down runway shows. Everybody wanted to be with her, like her doing all these collabs, and Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, happy that they're happy.
Yeah, we're happy that that they're happy, and we love love. Long as nobody getting dogs out, even if it's just something you have an understanding. Long as you have an understanding, you know what I'm saying. I only don't like it when everybody's not on the same page and somebody feels like they're being played. But if everybody understands the program and understands what's going on, I'm all for it. For love
100%.
or getting the money or whatever you want to do.
Whatever you're doing, as long as you guys are agreed upon of what you're doing. Yes, nobody's getting short end of the stick. Nobody's getting lied to. No one's getting manipulated. No one's getting the wool pulled over their eyes. Exactly. So do what you wish as a couple. It's great.
Wish you well. We
wish everybody that's in a couple well.
Except for the evil tyrants on this Love Island gangs. This trio must be stopped.
It's terrible trio.
And we will all tune in on Thursday to see what they're up to because we can't stop watching.
Yes, we'll go live right after the episode since there's no Big Brother or anything like that to conflict. So yeah, likely we'll be going live pretty close to after the episode airs. So
yeah.
All right.
Here with us. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are such a good chat. We have a good time with y'all every time.
Every time. So much laughter, so much fun. And so much I'm almost getting sad though. This is our last week already.
I know.
What are we going to talk about next?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Maybe Love is Blind. I don't know. I gotta watch the first episode to see if I like any of the couples or something.
Yes, I haven't. Love is Blind has been bugging me lately, just because I feel like it's people see what the fame that they're gonna get, and the producers overproduce, and they don't pick people that are actually finding love. And I'm just like,
yeah,
I want to see the real love stories.
Yeah.
Like that's interesting to me, and I know the producers don't find it that interesting. They want the drama, but so we'll see. Like if the first it airs tomorrow as the first episode, right?
Right.
I'll watch the first one and then we can discuss if you want to maybe talk about the season.
Okay.
Aw, Kayla loves it when we recap.
Oh, we love it that you watch.
Yay, thank you. Oh, well, actually, let us know in the chat, like, what would you want to see us cover next? Since we kind of will have like a little free slot in our time every day. Let us know and then we will maybe cover it. So like this channel, subscribe, ring that bell so you know when we go live, especially when we're a little bit late sometimes. And we will be back on Thursday. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, chat.